When I tell you this interview brought so much satisfaction to me this morning, check it out.
No, yeah, it sounds like you've got a vendetta against Meghan Markle. That's what it sounds like. You sound like, Angela, with respect, you sound like a troll. You sound like a social media troll. Everything you can point out that's incorrect.
Very rude. You don't call someone a troll with respect. That's without respect.
No, it is with respect. It is with respect. Clearly you don't. You're saying it's so set up. It's a PR stunt.
You're here to fight me, so why don't you say goodbye?
I'm not here to fight you. I'm just laying out the truth to you.
You're very rude.
No, Angela, you don't want to be challenged. Really you won't be challenged and you won't be scrutinised. I'd like to know. Oh, and she's gone. You see, this is what happens when you challenge people. When you go to them.
And there's more in this interview that I'm going to get to in a second that I want to point out because she lies every chance that she get. However, when I say that I must give credit where credit is due, JJ really did this. For those of you who don't know, JJ is a UK journalist. He is mostly seen on Talk TV. And I will say that I still think the things that JJ have criticized Meghan and Harry for have been not so well researched. He's not someone that I would just put on that list of people who constantly go after Meghan and Harry because he's mostly defended them. And I just think that it's not fair for a person to be criticized for defending people mostly, but the one time they give some sort of criticism, they're held to this standard. So I can look past that. And I think someone like JJ is needed in these spaces because if it wasn't for him and others, I feel like it would just be a constant 100% hate fest. I also find it strange that people like this who work on a channel, GB News, who is constantly rude, constantly spreading disinformation, constantly doing and saying horrible things about people, can sit up here and say that he is, or JJ is being rude. And I also find it ironic that a person who is so anti-canceled is sitting up here advocating for a person to be canceled and get fired from their job. And to be honest, JJ didn't do anything that's different than what Piers Morgan does, or the guy I just showed you previously, and several others in the UK. He didn't do anything that's different than what they do. But we know the difference. It's a very obvious difference of why they're calling him rude and not those people I just listed. And here's another lie that Angela made that I can easily debunk.
Not because when Meghan had her 40th birthday, she invited her along. They were chatting very nicely, having cups of tea, and there was poor Harry outside the window, not allowed in, playing with balls, and it looked very much a sort of Charles Dickens thing where you'd look through the window and you want a sort of piece of cake. And Meghan thought it was hilarious and she began laughing, and then Melissa started laughing. Nothing wrong with that, but you just felt that it was just a really rather strange thing to find funny.
First off, Hunchback. Matter of fact, let me do this. 1 second. Okay. Better. First off, Hunchback, these two, this was not a party. This was a skit, and this was an advertisement for Meghan's 40th birthday where she wanted to bring in 40 industry women who are successful, to help other women get back into the workforce. Now, this was not a party. And then in fact, I think this was all still during the COVID situation where we was all on lockdown and there wasn't a lot of interaction. But this is a whole skit. And the thing where Harry was juggling balls, this is what she's talking about.
What about an afternoon tea with your chickens?
No, see, I don't really think that tea with the chickens is what we have in mind.
It's amazing how this woman and several others like her can keep coming on these channels to just completely lie, not be challenged, but yet they want to challenge other people. This is a bunch of BS, and I am happy that JJ did this, and I wish more people would do this like he did towards these people. And it's scarier because some of these people, like Angela, will literally come on this channel and they will send dog whistles, spread conspiracy theories, and nothing ever happens to them. So, kudos to you, JJ, and I hope you and others will continue to do more of this pushback and challenging and fighting back against disinformation. And guys, if you enjoy my content, please make sure that you give me a follow like, repost, and share this video, and leave a comment. I would love to know what you think.